Good afternoon and welcome to the official groundbreaking ceremony for the Barbara Bush Literacy Plaza. This highly anticipated day is finally here, and I want to thank all of you for joining us virtually. I'm Leisha Green, and I'm the chairman of the Houston Public Library Foundation and the host of today's festivities. This is our first virtual groundbreaking, and I know it will be successful with your participation. Now, let me help you a little bit by adding imagination to sort of set the scene. Here we are. Take a minute just to envision being in downtown Houston. The plaza is currently an open space, and you are standing with all of us in front of this towering granite column that forms the front of the Jesse H. Jones Central Library. The Bagby Street improvements have started just less than a block away, so sounds of construction are just off in the distance. The leaves are rustling in the grand oak trees along the historic Julia Idison Library, and it is indeed a beautiful sunny day in Houston, Texas. I think Mayor Turner ordered that one up just for us. Now, can't you just feel it? So stay with us all in this amazing outdoor space as we continue with this program. Remember, you are on the Barbara Bush Literacy Plaza outside in a beautiful Houston day. Now, across the street from us is Houston City Hall, and who better to join us with a welcoming message than our very own Mayor Sylvester Turner.
Thank you, Alicia. And it is a beautiful day, and a beautiful day for groundbreaking. I mean, I've got everything set and ready to go, you know. So, and look, let me thank you for your leadership of the foundation. Look, although we are socially distant, I'm imagining just what you said. I'm imagining just being out there and looking at the crowd and everything that's taking place. And I am there in spirit with all of you on the Barbara Bush Literacy Plaza. And right now, this is the place to be. We knew the space between the Julia Idison building and the Central Library needed to be vibrant and inspiring. It was an envisioning this enriching space for people of all ages that we thought of Miss Bush and asked to name the plaza in her honor. And I cannot think of anyone who is more deserving. Too many years have passed since Miss Bush graciously accepted, and after floods and hurricanes delayed our progress, my only regret is that she isn't here to share in this moment, but I know in spirit, she is still looming large over this groundbreaking celebration. And yet, I believe she is just watching from above and will always be with us through her legacy. And as I said when we first announced this tribute to the late former First Lady, I know that thousands will visit the plaza during downtown events such as charity walks, parades, festivals, outdoor exhibitions, and city occasions. And we will transform that useful space into something really exceptional, and it will become a destination in its own right. Barbara Bush's name is synonymous with literacy, and the Barbara Bush Literacy Plaza will celebrate literacy, sustaining Houston's commitment to lifelong learning and influencing positive change for generations. This celebration is possible because of our support of improving lives in Houston through the work of the Houston Public Library. And each of us has created library memories over our lifetimes. We love the library for what it meant for us when we were children. We also love the library for what it means to us as adults. And there is truly something for everyone through the virtual doors of your neighborhood library. And it is much more than books. We are fortunate to have such a diverse library network of locations and services that connect the community to lifelong learning. The exceptional individual who leads this service network is none other than Dr. Rhea Brown Lawson. And I would like Dr. Lawson to come. I know she's got her working outfit being outdoors today. So I know she's got her shovel ready. I know she's probably adorned in some kind of green. And I know she is just ready for a spectacular groundbreaking today. Dr. Lawson, let me thank you for your leadership, for your vision, and for your love of libraries, books, technology in all forms. Let me turn it over to you, Dr. Rhea Lawson.
Thank you so much, Mayor. And let me take this opportunity to thank you for and appreciate you for your leadership in the city's fight against illiteracy. Not only for your presence here today, but through the work of the mayor's office for adult literacy that you launched last year. You're the only mayor in the country with that vision, and millions of people are looking at Houston to see the work that we're doing in this space.
Thank you.
It is such an honor to serve as director of libraries in a city where the war against illiteracy is so fervently supported. I'm so excited about today, groundbreaking day for phase 2 of the plaza, as we join the Houston Public Library Foundation and all of you in honoring First Lady Barbara Bush and her legacy by dedicating this space at the library, the Barbara Bush Literacy Plaza. Mrs. Bush's consistent and tenacious determination to close the literacy gap by ensuring that books found their way in the hands and homes of children who need them most made her a very special kind of warrior, a warrior for literacy. Having the opportunity to meet Mrs. Bush was a great pleasure. On that day in 2016, Leisha, Sally, and I learned firsthand about her deep commitment to fight illiteracy and her hope for a more literate community. She graciously gave her consent to have this plaza named in her honor, and we are honored to play a part in ensuring that her important work will continue. The Barbara Bush Literacy Plaza will be a downtown destination for families, activities, signature celebrations, special performances, and literacy programs. It will be a beautiful and dynamic space that will serve as what we have tagged a learning oasis in downtown Houston. The plaza will be a family-friendly place that will promote literacy for Houstonians of all ages. The space will include an outdoor reading room, a special children's garden that will host a plethora of fun learning activities. The stage erected in phase 1 will be activated to host a wide range of engaging programs. And there will be a big screen that will be a centerpiece for evening gatherings. During this next phase of the project, there will be several exciting transformations that will include new paving, new lighting, a space for temporary outdoor art installations, extensive new landscaping, green space, a water feature, and shaded areas. I am delighted to announce that the Barbara Bush Literacy Plaza is targeted for completion in May of 2021. The Houston Public Library team is very excited about the Plaza project and is already busy planning for opening celebrations and creating robust programs to take advantage of the renovated space. In closing, I want to add my sincere thanks to the Bush family for their unwavering support of this project and for hanging in there with us to get to this day. It is now my great pleasure to introduce another warrior for literacy, a friend and partner in the fight, Dr. Julie Baker Fink, President of the Barbara Bush Houston Literacy Foundation. Julie?
Thank you, Dr. Lawson. Houston certainly has the best public library system in the country. Your leadership and the work of you and your incredible team is appreciated and valued. Thank you so much. I'm pleased to be here today to represent the Bush family, who extends their deep regret and sincere apology for being unable to participate in today's virtual dedication honoring Mrs. Bush. Her son, Neil, asked that I read the following remarks on behalf of the family. Thank you, Mayor Turner, City Council members, Leisha and the board of the Houston Public Library Foundation, Dr. Lawson, and all of the generous donors for honoring Mom through the creation of the Barbara Bush Literacy Plaza. Mom was truly humbled when she asked for permission to dedicate the plaza in her name, and touched by your incredible thoughtfulness. I'm confident that Mom and Dad are looking down upon this ceremony today and delighted that so many have gathered to honor her and take steps to create a dynamic and special place for the people of Houston to read, share, and learn together. Mom and Dad loved Houston and called it home for more than 50 years. The Barbara Bush Literacy Plaza is yet another way in which Houston has expressed its love back to them, and the entire Bush family is forever grateful. For more than 3 decades, up until her passing just a couple of years ago, Mom championed the cause of literacy, advocating for literacy as a fundamental human right and raising tens of millions of dollars to invest in literacy programs to help more adults and children learn how to read, write, and comprehend. Mom, fondly called the First Lady of Literacy, recognized early on the value of reading. She believed that everyone deserves an equal opportunity to live the American dream, and that the path to success began with learning how to read. She changed countless lives through her life's work, and my wife Maria and I are pleased to carry forth her living legacy through the Barbara Bush Houston Literacy Foundation. We are pleased to partner with Mayor Turner, the Houston Public Library, and the Houston Public Library Foundation to continue the pursuit of Mom's vision of literacy for all and making Houston a model for our nation in breaking the generational cycle of low literacy. Houston is blessed to have leaders in our community who value education and literacy and recognize that they are the bedrock for a vibrant and thriving city and a prosperous and successful citizenry. Thank you again for your leadership and generosity and for honoring Mom. Your determination to proceed with the construction of the Barbara Bush Literacy Plaza amid these unprecedented times for our city and our nation is commendable and deeply appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Julie, for everything that you do to continue Mrs. Bush's legacy through your work with the Barbara Bush Houston Literacy Foundation. We greatly appreciate you joining us today and representing the Bush family's continuing commitment to this work. The Houston Public Library Foundation also appreciates the support of all of our donors. A significant gift sources secures the future of innovation and progress that personifies HPL's mission of linking you to the world. At this time, I want to thank our leadership donors who made this $6 million project possible. First, President George H.W. and Barbara Bush. As Dr. Lawson mentioned, in 2016, Mrs. Bush agreed to allow us to honor her by naming the plaza after her. She sent us, in fact, a handwritten note to share her excitement and support of the Barbara Bush Literacy Plaza. In addition to allowing us to name the plaza after her, she also expressed her personal desire to donate and name both reading gardens, one designed for adults and the other for children, whom she dearly loved. I once again want to thank the Bush family for continuing to honor President and Mrs. Bush's pledge. The Bush's leadership and commitment to the Barbara Bush Literacy Plaza inspired leadership donations also from Phillips 66, the Robert and Janice McNair Foundation, and the Brown Foundation. Together, you all pledged over $2 million toward this campaign. We would not be here today without your generous commitment. So if there are any of you who are watching with us today that are interested in joining this esteemed groups of supporters, please reach out to us. Contact Sally at the foundation's office, and she can share more with you about naming opportunities. Now it's our time to symbolize the groundbreaking with a very representational gesture of turning the earth. So now if I can ask all of my participants to grab your great shovel and then your planter. I think we're ready to go. And so, Mr. Mayor, if you would do the honor for us and turning the dirt first, and we'll follow along with you.
Well, if everybody will grab their shovels and put some dirt in it, and please look up and smile so that the photographer can take the pictures. And then on the count of 3, we're gonna turn. 1, 2, 3, and turn.
Woohoo. All right.
Woo-hoo.
Yes.
Yeah. Let the work begin.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So now, you know, once again, imagine that all of us there are on the plaza, and we're in this amazing downtown garden that has been created as part of this reimagining the plaza. During the celebration in May of 2021, the HPL Foundation will provide you with a Barbara Bush rose for ceremonial planting using the groundbreaking tools that we use today. Now, although this concludes our official groundbreaking ceremony, please remain with us just for a few more minutes as I use a moment to share highlights of our 2020 fiscal year that ended June 30th. 2020 will endure in our memories of a year of challenges and loss. Our thoughts and prayers are with each and every family who has suffered through this pandemic. The foundation was not anticipating the challenges of a pandemic. However, we are resilient and we are learning each and every day how to adapt. Our new normal represents adjusting to our new reality. Like today's virtual groundbreaking, our upcoming events have enhanced the virtual space and will continue this fall on virtual platforms that will preserve the spirit and integrity of our signature events, the Houston Literary Awards and Beyond the Page. I encourage your continued support and participation. This Saturday is a celebration where you will connect with esteemed local library excellent authors during the Houston Literary Awards, as well as cheer as the winner of the Reader's Choice Awards is announced. Event details are available on the Houston Public Libraries Foundation website. Also on the website, we will publish our recently completed audit and the highlights of the year in our annual report. Staying connected is vital, which we can do virtually as we have experienced today. Our assembly on the amazing Barbara Bush Literacy Plaza is now just coming to an end, but just only for a little time, because we will be back in May 2021 to showcase the amazing work that will have been done. I hope that each of you continue to share the simple blessings of this amazing day that we are sharing here in Houston, Texas. Once again, I want to thank you all. I want to thank Mr. Mayor, Dr. Lawson, and Julie Fink for joining with us today.
Thank you, Julia.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, Dr. Lawson.
Care.
Everybody.
Thank you all.
Thank you all.
Thank you guys so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.